Running for the exits. Crypto Daybook Americas. Your day ahead look for November 14, 2025. By Francisco Rodrigues. All times ET unless indicated otherwise. The Czech National Bank became the world's first central bank to buy Bitcoin BTC $94,609.82, and a spot XRP exchange-traded fund, ETF, debuted in the U.S. with an impressive trading volume. Yet what's dominating headlines is Bitcoin's fall below $100,000 and the crypto market crash. The CoinDesk 20, CD20, index has slumped 8.35% in the last 24 hours amid a broader drawdown that saw the Dow Jones Industrial Average drop 1.65%, tech-heavy Nasdaq lose 2.29% on Thursday. Spot Bitcoin ETFs also saw significant outflows. Investors pulled $869 million on Thursday, the second-largest daily exit on record. Over the past 3 weeks, spot Bitcoin ETFs have lost $2.64 billion. We're seeing steady interest in owning long-dated BTC vol around 80 to 120K, paired with selective short-term call selling, classic covered call activity, crypto market maker Wintermute said. Positioning leans neutral to cautious but shows no appetite to chase big downside. When it comes to Ether options, Wintermute noted it's seeing consistent downside hedging into year-end and active call selling across the curve, especially 3.5 to 4.0K. Traders are positioning for downside. The sell-off sparked a wave of liquidations, leading to more than $1.11 billion over the last 24 hours, according to CoinGlass. It comes as expectations of a U.S. interest rate cut in December start dropping and concerns about an AI bubble mount. The CME's FedWatch tool shows the odds of a rate cut this month are close to a toss-up, while traders on Polymarket are still giving a 25 BPS cut a slight edge, weighing a 52% chance of that happening. That's down from 90% late last month. Adding to the uncertainty, the White House said that recent key economic indicators, including October inflation, may not be released at all due to delays from the now-ended government shutdown. Now that the AI excitement is cooling and more questions are raised around spending, concerns around the K-shaped economy in the U.S. are raised again, Wintermute wrote. Despite the milestones the crypto sector is reaching, with spot ETFs from major issuers being traded and a central bank buying BTC, macro headwinds are keeping prices under pressure. Stay alert. Read more. For analysis of today's activity in altcoins and derivatives, see Crypto Markets Today. For a more comprehensive list of events this week, see CoinDesk's Crypto Week Ahead. For a more comprehensive list of events this week, see CoinDesk's Crypto Week Ahead. For a more comprehensive list of events this week, see CoinDesk's Crypto Week Ahead. Crypto Treasury Companies. Spot BTC ETFs. Spot ETH ETFs. Source, Farside Investors. Crypto Nothing Scheduled. Macro Nothing Scheduled. Earnings, estimates based on FactSet data, November 14th. American Bitcoin, ABTC. Premarket. November 14. Hive Digital Technologies. Hive, Postmarket. Nothing Scheduled. Nothing Scheduled. November 14th. American Bitcoin, ABTC. Premarket. November 14. Hive Digital Technologies. Hive, Postmarket. Governance votes and calls. Convex Finance is voting to discontinue OFT token support for assets like FRXETH on Polygon ZK-EVM and Blast, citing their deprecation or inactivity. Voting ends November 14. Unlocks NOV. 15. Wallet Connect Token, WCT. To unlock 65.21% of its circulating supply, worth $13.76 million. November 15. THONX $17.19 to unlock 2.92% of its circulating supply, worth $25.45 million. November 15. STRK $0.1718 to unlock 5.34% of its circulating supply, worth $14.44 million. November 16. ARB $0.2387 to unlock 1.94% of its circulating supply, worth $24.76 million. Token launches NOV. 14. Piverse, to be listed on Binance, MEXC, BingX, XT and others. Convex Finance is voting to discontinue OFT token support for assets like FRXETH on Polygon ZK-EVM and Blast, citing their deprecation or inactivity. Voting ends November 14th. November 15th. Wallet Connect token, WCT. To unlock 65.21% of its circulating supply, worth $13.76 million. November 15. THONX $17.19 to unlock 2.92% of its circulating supply, worth $25.45 million. November 15. STRK $0.1718 to unlock 5.34% of its circulating supply, worth $14.44 million. November 16. ARB $0.2387 to unlock 1.94% of its circulating supply, worth $24.76 million. November 14th. Piverse, to be listed on Binance, MEXC, BingX, XT and others. Day 3 of 3. Blockchain Summit LATAM 2025. Medellin, Colombia. Day 2 of 2. Bitcoin Amsterdam NOV. 14. ICOS Crypto and Digital Assets Conference, London. Day 1 of 2. Adopting Bitcoin 2025, San Salvador, El Salvador. BTC is down 1.87% from 4 p.m. Eastern Time Thursday at $104,909.52, 24 hours. Minus 6.05%. ETH is down 0.56% at $3,160.31, 24 hours. Minus 9.6%. CoinDesk 20 is down 1.17% at $3,096.79, 24 hours. Minus 8.14%. Ether CSR composite staking rate is up 2 BPS at 2.88%. BTC funding rate is at 0.0082%. 8.944% annualized, on Binance. DXY is up 0.2% at 99.36. Gold futures are down 0.56% at $4. 170.90. Silver futures are down 1.08% at $52.60. Nikkei 225 closed down 1.77% at 50. 376.53. Hang Seng closed down 1.85% at 26. 572.46. FTSE is down 1.35% at 9,675.09. Eurostoxx 50 is down 1.01% at 5. 684.85. DJIA closed on Thursday down 1.65% at 47. 457.22. S&P 500 closed down 1.66% at 6. 737.49. Nasdaq Composite closed down 2.29% at 22. 870.36. S&P/TSX Composite closed down 1.86% at 30. 253.64. S&P 40 Latin America closed down 1.32% at 3. 103.60 UDFs. 10-year Treasury rate is up 1.8 BPS at 4.129%. E-mini S&P 500 futures are down 0.23% at 6. 744.50. E-mini Nasdaq 100 futures are down 0.48% at 24. 974.25. E-mini Dow Jones Industrial Average Index are down 0.15% at 47,476.00. BTC dominance 59.77%. Minus 0.67%. Ether Bitcoin ratio 0.0327, 0.84%. Hash rate 7-day moving average 1089 EH/S hash price. Spot $40.31. Total fees 2.96 BTC/$300. 582 CME futures open interest 140,275. BTC priced in gold. 22.8 ounce BTC versus gold market cap. 11.46%. The chart shows daily moves in Volmex's 30-day Bitcoin Implied Volatility Index, BVIV. The index has formed a pennant pattern, marking a triangular consolidation following the recent bullish trendline breakout. Such patterns usually indicate a temporary pause that refreshes higher. Therefore, the pennant could soon resolve bullishly, paving the way for more gains in the index. In other words, BTC price volatility expectations could continue to rise in the near term. Coinbase Global Coin closed on Thursday at $283.14, minus 6.86%, minus 1.82% at $277.99 in pre-market Circle Internet. CRCL closed at $82.34, minus 4.59%, minus 0.62% at $81.83 Galaxy Digital. GLXY closed at $27.24, minus 12.89%, minus 3.34% at $26.33 bullish. BLSH closed at $41.02, minus 9.85%, minus 2% at $40.20. Mara Holdings. Mara closed at $12.78, minus 11.31%, minus 2.11% at $12.51. Riot Platforms. Riot closed at $13.88, minus 10.22%, minus 2.59% at $13.52. Core Scientific. CORZ closed at $15.16, minus 7.79%, minus 2.97% at $14.71. CleanSpark. CLSK closed at $11.98, minus 10.13%, minus 3.09% at $11.61. CoinShares Valkyrie Bitcoin Miners ETF. WGMI closed at $41.97, minus 12.07%. Exodus Movement. EXOD closed at $18.15, minus 8.84%. Strategy MSTR closed at $208.54, minus 7.15%, minus 1.89% at $204.59. Semler Scientific. SMLR closed at $23, minus 10.61%. SharpLink Gaming. SBET closed at $10.99, minus 5.01%, minus 2.37% at $10.73. Upexi. UPXI closed at $3.22, minus 4.73%, minus 0.62% at $3.20. Light Strategy. LITS closed at $1.90, minus 5.47%. Daily net flows, minus $866.70 million. Cumulative net flows, $59.33 billion. Total BTC holdings, 1.34 million. Daily net flows, minus $259.60 million. Cumulative net flows, $13.33 billion. Total ETH holdings, 6.48 million. Bitcoin plunges under $97,000. ETH SOL. ADA down 8% as $880 million in bullish bets liquidated. CoinDesk. Bitcoin fell below $98,000 for the first time since May as $1 billion in leveraged crypto positions were wiped out over 24 hours. Roughly $887 million came from longs. Why Bitcoin, XRP, Solana, and Ether slide as gold and silver soar. CoinDesk. Mounting credit risks are pressuring debt-funded crypto treasuries, raising the threat of forced token sales. While gold and silver benefit from rising fiscal concerns and a global flight to safety. 3 key charts to track as Ether strengthens against Bitcoin. CoinDesk. ETH's outperformance lifted its BTC ratio as charts show seller exhaustion and a potential momentum shift signaled by a looming MACD crossover. China's economy jolted by weakest factory output, retail sales growth in over a year. Reuters. October's disappointing factory and retail figures highlight deepening structural problems and fading policy tools as Beijing hesitates to unleash fresh stimulus despite mounting pressure.